Hey everybody, it's the OMAD Dad. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel that is dedicated to living the OMAD lifestyle or eating one meal a day. Well, today I want to talk about the maintenance phase of your OMAD plan. If you've set a target, if you've hit your goal, if you're in the weight range that you've planned on being since you started your plan, maybe you've come to this channel, you've been hanging out with me for some time, maybe you started from another channel that you've watched. Regardless of how you got here, you've hit your goal. And the first thing I have to tell you is congratulations, way to go. You deserve a really good pat on the back. You did it. You did something that many people out there only fantasize about doing. And that is you took the weight off, you got your health markers improved, you set a goal, and you accomplished it. And it doesn't matter how long it took you, if you were very fast at getting the weight off, if it took you a little while and you had some plateaus and some peaks and valleys along the way. Regardless of how you did it, you did it, so congratulations. You're now ready to enter the maintenance phase of OMAD. Now, some of you may not be ready for that yet, and that's okay. You should watch this video anyway because this information is going to be something of use to you later on when you do hit your goal range. I'm in my goal weight range right now, which is around 160 to 175. You want to have about 10 to 15 pounds to play with in your healthy weight range. And if you're unsure of what that healthy weight range is for you, you could talk to your doctor. They will give you some BMI numbers that will let you know what is safe for you. I can go below 160 pounds. I could actually be in about 155 pounds based on my height and age, and I would still be considered a normal weight range. However, I've done that once before in my life, and I know that I just look way too gaunt and way too frail, and people thought I was dying at the time, and I definitely wasn't dying. So I took their advice, and I put on some weight. Of course, at the time, I went a little bit too far and got up to 235 pounds. You don't want to do that, folks. But you want to have a healthy weight range. And for me, it's 160 on the low end to about 175 on the high end. Any more than 175, and I definitely start to see the extra fat, and definitely starting to bulk up a little bit too much. And I know that once I start hitting those higher numbers, it's time to go back down a little bit. But how do I do maintenance? I do maintenance the same way I did my OMAD. I eat one meal a day. Some meals might be a little bit larger than others, some may be a little bit smaller. It's going to depend on what my weight is and what it's been fluctuating. But one thing you have to understand when it comes to maintenance, weight loss, and health in general is that it's an ongoing process. You never arrive. You need to be vigilant and check your weight, check your health with your doctor constantly. You have to, if you want to live a nice long life, and longevity is the key here, that's what I try and teach and what I'm seeking with this channel. You have to be vigilant with your health. Nobody is going to do it for you. So you already, having success on OMAD, you already have the tools that you need to naturally set limitations, healthy limitations on your eating as to when you can eat. You enjoy a wide range of food groups, so you're not deprived, you're not starving yourself. You have the tools that you need. You just have to apply that every single day of your life, and it's easy. See, when people get to this phase in a traditional diet, they feel that because they've hit their 90 days that they're done and they don't have to go and put any extra effort into the rest of their life, as if that weight loss will just continue forever and they can just eat whatever they want. And I'm sorry to tell you this, folks, but it doesn't work that way. You do have to stay vigilant. You do have to stay on some sort of plan. And the problem with, let's say, going low carb, for example, is when you start bringing in the carbs, when you start going back to traditional eating, you're going to start putting on the weight, and then you end up usually putting on just a little bit more weight than you had when you first started off with. It's not sustainable. That's what I'm trying to say. But with OMAD, it is sustainable. It's a self-managing system. It works. And that's what I love about OMAD so much, is that I can adopt it and I can stay with it for the long haul because I'm not depriving myself. I'm not going hungry. I'm not going completely without carbs or bread or meat or whatever it happens to be, even desserts and little treats of life that we come to enjoy in modern human society. I can have all of that, and I can do so in a way that keeps my health numbers and my health markers in check, and in a way that allows me to keep the weight off and live a life that's very long and healthy. And that's what we're all after here. So that's what the maintenance phase looks like. It is just a continuation of what you're doing, a constant monitoring of your health, because that is what you're supposed to do. That's what a healthy person does. And I recommend you getting yearly checkups with your doctor. Even if you feel okay, get your yearly checkups with your doctor. Work with your doctor. At first when I told my doctor that I was on OMAD, I remember the first words out of his mouth were, "Wow, that's pretty restrictive." And like many doctors, they're worried that you may develop an eating disorder, which this is not. But when they see your health markers and they hear your plan, my doctor told me, "Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but it seems to be working for you, so keep it up, keep up the good work." And that's the motivation that I needed to keep going. That and seeing the success stories and the before and after pictures that you guys send. I love seeing that. Please keep them coming. I love hearing the stories. It's really amazing. But getting back into our maintenance phase, you just continue on with your OMAD. It is a lifestyle. You do this for the rest of your life, and it is manageable, and it is safe and effective. There's also another part of the maintenance phase that you may not be thinking about, and that is you come off of the high of your weight loss. In other words, the people that you see all the time and even semi-regularly are going to eventually stop telling you that you look amazing, what have you been doing, wow, you've lost weight, etc., etc. And it certainly feels great, especially when you're beginning. That's the motivation to kind of keep you going. You hear that from family and friends going, "Wow, Bill, you look amazing. You're doing, what are you on? I love it." Eventually, they see you pretty regularly. They see your thin self now, and they get used to that, and they stop mentioning it every time they see you. So that's something that you need to be prepared for too, is you're not going to be hearing that all the time. So you're just going to have to find it within yourself to keep going on this and to not yo-yo diet and keep going back and forth, which is very destructive for your health. You've got the good eating patterns, you've got the good plan down, stick to it. It can be a little disheartening sometimes to, not get that quick high from people telling you, patting you on the back constantly. But you have the tools that you need to make sure that you stay healthy for the rest of your life, and that's really ultimately what it's all about. It's not about the compliments. It's not about stoking the ego at all. You want to have a nice, long, healthy life that you can enjoy. So stick with OMAD, keep going, and if you haven't, I really urge you to please give OMAD a try. I have a lot of videos on how to do it properly. There are a lot of other channels that are out there too, and everybody adds their own little spin, but the real power of this comes with the fasting. Fasting is the magical component to this that fixes so many things, so many ailments in our life, weight loss included. But I've heard from many people who have had autoimmune disorders, different little twerks. I mean, I myself have gone and gotten rid of my sleep apnea, my asthma, just by doing this. So that is all I have for you today. That is the maintenance phase. If you guys have any other questions about the maintenance phase or any other issues regarding it, please feel free to email me, leave some comments and questions below, and I'll answer them as quickly as I can. But again, if you are watching this and you have found success with OMAD, congratulations, way to go. And if you're watching this and you want to have success on OMAD, I encourage you to give it a try. Watch the rest of my videos, watch the rest of the videos of some of the many great channels out there, and I'm going to do a video on those to introduce you to some people who are doing some amazing work with OMAD. And yeah, give it a try. What have you got to lose other than some weight? So that is it for me for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Many more great videos coming out. I will see you very soon.